Welcome to the Endless Honeymoon Podcast Secret Dump.
My name's Natasha Leggero. I have a book coming out. It's called The World Deserves My Children. Did you pre-order it yet?
Pre-order that shit. Don't be a fucking sucker. Don't be a sucker.
It's full of wisdom. It's full of comedy. It's full of stories of my life.
You're going to love it.
If you want to know how a white girl from the streets of Rockford
You know they do.
made it
big.
to the mean streets
Of Los Angeles. Hollywood, baby. Where the stars come from.
of Hollywood, and how she won the heart of
A baby.
Oakland's
Oakland's finest.
Moshe Kasher. Get my book.
Yeah, get the book. Hey, listen.
But Moshe, there is an interview with Moshe. He tells me about what he thinks what motherhood should be about.
I am in the book. I made it.
People do like your interview, honey. And the book's gotten great reviews.
I love that. I love that.
Chelsea Handler said it's her favorite book about parenting ever.
I love that even more. Natasha.
Yes.
Do you think that our fans should come see me October 29th at the Bell House in Brooklyn, New York?
Yeah.
Well, they should get their tickets now. Okay, let's get into it. We have people write in questions that they don't want to ask directly on the podcast. And today we have one saying, my partner loves to play devil's advocate, which makes a lot of conversations feel like fights. What do? I like the brevity at the end. Not what should I do? No time for that. What do? What do?
Okay.
Natasha, what do in that situation?
Well, first of all, I enjoy devil's advocate personally because I really do like to weigh and consider. I think that's the only way to truth sometimes.
But nobody wants a devil's advocate in every conversation with their partner.
Right. That's true. That is true. I remember Ricky said something to me once, Ricky Lindholm, a friend of mine.
Ricky Schroeder.
She said, I don't need to hear the perspective police. You know, like people are like, well, you know, I have people who do that to me like, well, at least you got this. At least you get to be like making money from your art. At least you know, and it's like that isn't always helpful. Because you are like, yeah, but then there's other people who are doing that, you know, just.
What do for me?
Yeah.
What do very simple. You just tell the person. It's your partner. Every I basically feel like we don't even need to give advice. Just the answer is always the same. Just tell the person you're with what you're feeling. Hey, I don't like it when you do devil's advocate stuff every time we talk. Sometimes it makes me just feel like you want to argue, but I'm just trying to get heard. And then see if he cuts down on it. I'm assuming it's a he. You didn't say it was a he. You said my partner, but I think it's a he.
Well, yeah, my problem is like I always want to fix things. I want to like, you know, figure out how we can fix it. What's the solution? And then people are like, therapists in particular have told me, you know, sometimes people just want to talk and they just want someone to listen. And that is very challenging for me. So maybe you should tell your partner that because maybe they need to know that.
Yeah. And honestly, the devil's advocate in today's conversations is usually somebody that's like, well, actually, I heard on a pod, you know, Sam Harris says, and it's like, okay, not everything has to be a polemic sort of dissertation on the possibilities that I'm wrong. Natasha,
yes.
You know what do next?
What do?
We play Secret.
Ooh, let's do it. What do it?
Hey, you guys. I have a new secret that just happened today, and it's a secret because I'm so embarrassed. I'm not going to tell anyone except you guys because I want to get it off my chest. But I got scammed on Facebook Marketplace. I don't have social media. I don't have Facebook. I have never used Facebook Marketplace. And I was trying to sell a coffee table and like immediately got scammed out of $400. And it's embarrassing because there was at least half a dozen signs that I should have caught, but my head was just in the clouds and I didn't notice. But then the second I hit send the money, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, how did I get here? I'm never getting this money back. But, yeah, so that's embarrassing. But at least it was only $400, which is a lot of money, but I'm okay. Bills are paid. I can still eat food, so it's okay. But it just sucks. Thanks.
Dude, when you call to leave a confession that you got conned On Facebook Marketplace.
You have to tell us how.
Yes, it's your
Because-
moral duty.
Because then people will understand how it happened. So she said she was selling a coffee table.
I think here's what happens, and I cannot believe one of our listeners fell for this. I mean, no offense to you, lady, but I cannot believe you fell for this if this is the scam.
Why would she give him $400?
So you put an item on Facebook. By the way, I fucks with Facebook Marketplace heavy. I'm always looking for a deal.
Moshe will send me like a dining room table and chairs, and I'm like, for where? And he's like, our dining room. I'm like, we have a dining room table.
What? You are constantly looking for vintage furniture and saying you want to replace the dining room furniture. So I send you lovely suggestions.
I didn't tell you I wanted to replace that.
That are not on Facebook
You'll send me
Marketplace.
bureaus. You'll send me couches, like things we don't have room
I will
for.
never send you anything again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Even though I've sent you stuff and you go, that's beautiful, and we've bought it and it become a fixture in our house. I'll never send you anything again.
Wait, so tell me what you think happens.
So you put an item on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
You're like, okay, I want to sell this bureau for $200.
Okay.
And they write you, I think this is the scam. If she was in fact selling it, they write you, you're going to not believe that somebody fell for this. They write you and they say, I want to buy your bureau for $200. You're like, great. And they're like, but here's the situation. I got some fucking weird thing with my bank. So basically I need to send you,
Stop it.
I need to send you $600 via like some maybe Zelle or some weird thing. I need to send you $600 and just have you send me the difference. And you know what? I'll throw in an extra $100 for you, just so for your inconvenience. It's a whole thing with my bank. I can't blah blah blah. And you go, oh wow, I'm gonna get paid $300 for the bureau instead of $200. Amazing. So you send them $600, and then they're like,
you don't
bye,
say
bitch.
send it to me first.
No, they can't for some weird reason.
Oh boy.
I mean, it just seems like obvious. There is no such thing as free money. Do not ever. It's so easy to not get scammed. But you know what? The good thing about getting scammed is, because I've been scammed before.
It never happens again.
Once it happens once, you'll never get scammed again.
You mean the time that you landed in Mexico and you and your brother took a boat to go listen to a speech about timeshares?
That was bad. That was bad. There's another time that I bought
for a free buffet.
There's another time I bought some speakers off of out of the back of a van. You know, and that's a hustle.
You mean like 3 weeks ago? Remember you bought that DJ equipment? You bought a second DJ set and you got it and it was broken.
Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. That wasn't being scammed.
Yes, it was.
Yes, let the world. I'm using the equipment.
And how many DJ sets do you need?
I needed 2. And I have 2, and I'm really happy. And my lifestyle as a DJ is not your business and it's not your concern, but because I've got fans. And I'm trying to get gigs actually now. I've decided to take it beyond a meditative thing in my bedroom. I'm going to do some gigs this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Where?
At some music festivals that have asked me to do comedy in the past, but they're electronic music festivals. And I contacted them and I said, hey, I would come do comedy, but could we arrange a DJ set too? It could be kind of fun. And they both responded positively. Not with a booking yet, but we'll see what happens. Okay?
Cool.
Also, a close person in my life is getting married in a year. And he also asked me if I would do a set at his wedding.
Okay, so someone close to you who may or may not be related to you wants you to DJ their wedding.
That's right. And
honey, you're really coming up.
No, you're not. You're not explaining it in the full context. Someone really close to me who may or may not be related to me wants me to DJ their wedding, and maybe 2 electronic music festivals might be down to have me DJ at their festival. Maybe it could happen. And also, Burning Man. They already asked me to DJ a camp at Burning Man last year, but I was too timid because I was too new to my new hobby. But now it's no longer a hobby. I'm a professional DJ. So you can sit and spin. You can sit on it, as Arthur Fonzarelli would say. Anyway, point being, let's hear another secret.
We should get him on the podcast.
Arthur Fonzarelli?
Henry Winkler.
Okay. Name the date. You know who we should get on the podcast?
Who?
Rihanna. Wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, Henry Winkler seems like a fun guy. He follows us on Twitter. Maybe
Rihanna seems awesome.
Rihanna does not follow me on Twitter.
She follows me on Twitter. She DMs me.
No, she doesn't.
Tell me when you're going to leave your woman. That's what she says. You can stand under my umbrella. That's what she says. I'm not even making that up.
All right.
You know who we could get on the podcast?
Who?
Kanye or Donda.
Donda.
That's Kanye West.
His name's Donda?
I don't know. This guy's a fucking lame.
I don't understand why everyone follows it. Why? Who cares? It's
Because
like
he's a drama queen.
Vanity Fair. What he did was so wrong. It's like, okay, well, just ignore him. That would be the worst thing you could possibly do.
That's how drama works. People make big splashy statements so that people talk about them. That's the sad reality of what entertainment has become. It's not about the content you put out. It's about who's talking about you.
I remember reading when I was in the 90s, I was reading some interview with Madonna, and they were like, what do you think about
Madonda?
Madonna? And they're like, what do you think about Courtney Love talking shit about you? And she was like, who's Courtney Love?
A classic move.
That's all you can really do.
I think Madonna...
Who's Kanye?
I think Madonna, to regain relevancy, should change her name to Madonda.
I think Madonda should get more things done to her face.
Madonda
like
West.
in her skin.
She should change her name to Madonda West. What a cool idea that would be. And then she should launch a line of shoes called Meezies.
All right, Moshe. Well, listen, why don't we hear another secret?
Great idea.
Hi, Natasha and Moshe. I'm so excited to have a secret, finally. But here it is. So
Can we stop this secret? I just remembered something. Donda is Kanye's mother. Just in case I got any Kanye fans going like, you fucking old guy, you don't even know that. No, I know who it is. Donda is Kanye's mother. And also he just started a weird culty private school in the Valley called the Donda Academy. Let's play another secret.
Hi, Natasha and Moshe. I'm so excited to have a secret, finally. But here it is. So I had COVID a little while back, and I lost my sense of smell. It has since come back. But when I lost the sense of smell, I figured out that I had because I was masturbating, just to relieve COVID stress. And when I was done, I realized I noticed that I couldn't smell my pussy. So then I tried to smell other things, and nothing. I couldn't smell anything. Yep, that's the secret. I haven't told anyone, so enjoy.
I haven't told anyone yet that I couldn't smell my pussy one day.
Usually I would tell everybody, but COVID shame and stuff like that. That's interesting. Is
What? She has no sense of smell. Why would she be able to smell it?
Well, does she usually smell her pussy when she comes? She's like, oh, wow, I have the cum smell. Like, is that
you always kind of want to make sure that you smell good, I guess.
I thought she was saying like
sometimes you do a
she
little
busted.
check.
I thought but I thought she was saying she busted. And usually right after she busts, a wave of a poof of pussy scent comes towards her. But this time it did not.
I mean, your vagina smells different, like when you have
Post-nut?
your period, when you come, it just has different
PNP, post-nut pussy.
smells. So sometimes you want to just keep it in check, knowing that it's like a nice fresh one.
Okay, well that's good. Nobody doesn't like a nice fresh pussy. How about another secret?
Let's do it.
Hi, Natasha and Moshe. I love your show. This is a secret. Some backstory is, I've been with my boyfriend for a few years now, and he snores louder than any human being I've ever known. And I used to have to try and fall asleep before he did in the bed, or at least until before he started, to hit that part where he snores, because if not, I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. Turns out he got diagnosed with sleep apnea and now has to wear a mask. And so my secret is that every evening when we're in bed getting ready to go to sleep, I'll sweetly and kindly remind him to wear his mask and, make it about him and have him having a better night's rest and waking up more refreshed. But the truth is the snores are muffled or non-existent completely when he wears his mask. And I get a better night's sleep, and so does he. So I don't think it's that bad. Side note, I love when you guys have discussions or arguments on the podcast, and I am on Natasha's side about 90% of the time. Love you guys. Bye.
Why would you subvert your own intellectual authority right at the end of your secret? Like, you seemed like such a cool person, right? This was the opposite of the last call. I liked her, and then at the very end, I was like, oh, this person just doesn't get it. She straight up doesn't get it. Natasha, do you think you have sleep apnea and need a mask?
I don't snore.
You don't?
No.
How would you know?
Because the times I've snored, you kind of nudge me, and that doesn't happen very often.
Honey,
just nudge me.
I do snudge you.
Just nudge me.
I do snudge you. But
Well,
I would love to see you in a weakened state to have a sleep apnea mask.
That would
it's
be
so
really
off-brand for you that it would be so awesome for me to have that power. Like to have that ability to take photos of you while you were sleeping and send them out to the internet and stuff like that would be awesome. For that reason, I do hope you have sleep apnea.
Wait, that sounds like the solution was totally solved, though. That's
Yes.
awesome. So your only secret is that you manipulate him.
Yeah, she's like,
Into
oh,
thinking
honey,
it's
you should
about
put it
him.
on. But it's about her.
That's a sweet secret.
I'm out the door. You get a sleep apnea mask, bye-bye.
I mean, we have a king bed. We never even I'm
can't
on
even
one
hear you
side,
from
you're on the
one
other
side.
side. Moshe said the other day, can we get separate blankets?
Yeah, I was thinking that's great. Thank you for bringing that up. Apparently, in Northern Europe, in like Scandinavia, it's normal for couples to sleep in the same bed but have different blankets. Is that crazy? It feels I want it so badly because you're a big time sleep apnea snorer and a big time blanket hog, and I just want to have my own blanket. Is that weird?
Well, you require more than a full. Like you want the blanket and then you want to tuck it in to your arm.
All
so
the more reason.
I don't get my full half of the blanket.
All
you
the more
want
reason.
3/4 of a blanket.
I want you to have a full blanket and me to have a full blanket.
All right.
What do you think of that? Is that bad? Is that not intimate? What do you guys think? We're curious. Is that a sign of the end of a relationship or a brilliant life hack?
Why don't we get 2 twin beds
Oh, and put them separate like Lucy and Ricardo?
and then have like a little table in between?
That could be cute. You know that my dad and my stepmom slept like that, right? On some Hasidic shit.
God,
Yeah.
I can't with that.
I can't with it either. I don't want that. I want 2 blankets. I think it's brilliant.
All right.
What do you think? Is that bad? Do you think it's not romantic?
Well,
about
honestly,
this?
I don't even care about the romance. I care about how it's going to look when you make the bed with 2 comforters, and it sounds like it's going to not look good.
How about we fold it at the bottom like a duvet cover thing, and then I just grab it when I'm about to go to bed?
That's good. And can it be all white?
You know what?
Or do you want like a special unicorn blanket like our child has?
that would be cute. Yeah, could it be a unicorn or Transformers?
Or could say like Burning Man on it and have
Oh,
like a
I'd love
picture of
that.
the man.
Oh, I would love that. Or how about a picture of a potential person, like a dating profile from a swingers website will be printed on the blanket, and I can sleep with that person.
Cute.
Is it not romantic, you think, to have 2 blankets? Or is
No,
it just...
no. I mean, I think it's fine.
All right, let's do it. Actually, I found you a blanket on the internet the other day.
Did you buy it for me?
No, because it was too expensive, but I thought about it.
Thanks, honey. That's
No problem. I
really
love you.
Sweet of you.
You know that I love you. And now that's how you know.
And I still cherish those dried flowers you got. You got me some silk flowers for my birthday last year, and they're still thriving. So
Well, they're
thank you.
dried. I mean, they're permanent. That they took out the whole Achilles heel of the flower, which is that I'm just buying you dead vegetation that will rot in a week. This is the beauty of the flower, but without any of the rot.
All right. Well, if you have a secret, give us a call at 213-222-8608.
Join our Patreon for just as little as $5 a month. You can give back to the community. You can get ad-free episodes, and there's tiers where you can get all kinds of cool swag.
You can get a signed copy of my book, The World Deserves My Children,
That's so
out
true.
in November 15th. And also, we're giving dating profile advices, and we've actually helped people fix their dating profiles, and I think they're netting positive results. Some people have some serious amber and red flags on their dating profiles, and I don't know why no one is telling them this.
Well, we will tell you if you join our Patreon. Find us wherever you find your podcast. Thank you so much, and we love you. And Natasha, I love you.
I love you too.